chapter?
Let's go to start now. This is the chapter 20, this is the section 21.1 that we are going to talk about. And the idea is like this. Imagine that you have an object. Imagine that the attribute of the object is that the object A have charge 0. What does it mean that have charge 0? It doesn't mean that it doesn't have charge. It means that the sum of all the charges, the positive and the negative, when you sum, it sums to 0. So imagine that the object A have 4 positive charge and 4 negative charge. So this is the object A. It will make interaction. Well, if it has no charge, maybe it will not make anything. It will not create a round. If I take the object A, if the charge is 0, and I put a charge here Q, it will not do anything to the charge Q, little q, because here there is no charge. I need to make charge here to be able to detect force on little q. So how I will do? Let's say that I have the object A with charge 0. Let's say that we have the object B also with charge 0. What it means that charge is 0, I repeat again, it doesn't mean that it doesn't have charge. It means that the number of positive charge are equal to the number of negative charge, and that is why the charge is 0. So how I will charge a body? I will do the following process. I will take one of the negative charge, this one. You see that it's empty here. And I will move it to the second object. What happens when I move it? When I move it, now he will have more positive charge than negative charge. So the charge of the object A prime will be plus 1 positive charge. You see, 4 positive charge and 3 negative charge makes 1 positive charge. But in doing this, I have done something to the object B. The object B now, he will have the same 4 positive charge that it had previously, but now he will have 1 negative charge. So he will. Is the charge in the initial state QA plus QB 0? Yes, it was 0 here. It was the total charge here 0. The sum will be 0. Is the charge, the total charge Q prime A plus Q prime B 0 in the final state after I move one charge from one side to the other side? Yes, I have here a total charge plus 1. I have here a total charge minus 1. The sum is still 0 because I have moved some quantity of charge from one body to the other body. So the sum have not been affected. What has been affected is that Q prime A is now plus 1, but Q prime B is now minus 1, but the sum is not affected. So the sum QA and QV is equal to Q prime A by Q prime B. So this is before and this is after. What it means like this? It means that in electricity, in electromagnetic theory, there are 2 principles. The first principle is the charge cannot be created. You don't create the charge is on the body. And the second thing, the charge can move from one body to other body, but QA at any instance plus QB, the total charge of the object A plus the total charge of the object B, this will be always constant. So, if QA increase in some amount, is because QB will decrease in some amount. But at the end, this will be constant. This will mean that delta QA should be equal minus delta QV. So when you have two objects and you display three charges, let's say the object A and the object V, when you make some movement, when you charge a body B, moving charges from one to the other one, delta QA and delta QV are related in a way that delta QA can increase, maybe, but delta QV should decrease the same amount. The same charge that I have extracted from body A is being added to the body V in a way that the change in delta QV is equal to minus the change in QA. And this is called the principle of conservation of the charge. In any process that it happens in the universe, the total charge is always conserved. You have a system, a closed system. Let's say that the closed system has charge equal 10. Maybe it has charge equal, let's say, 3, let's say, well, 10. So maybe it has, because it has 12 positive charge and 2 negative charge. Maybe this is the system. So you see the system, and it's a closed system. No one can enter to the system. No energy, no mass, no charge can enter to the system. It's closed. So here could happen whatever you think it can happen, any kind of reaction. Maybe this is a galaxy in the universe. Maybe this is an atoms here. But what you are sure is that after some kind of reaction, Q will be 10. It will not change. The 10 charge, the total net charge will be there. Okay, so this is called the